How's it going, guys? My name is Crimson Shadow, and welcome back to another episode of ShadowCraft. As you can see, I've got my Christmas outfit on, since that's coming up. Anybody that celebrates, Merry Christmas. And I wanted to do something a little bit different for today. So, as you can see, in a Stony Peaks biome. So I want to get a bunch of calcite. Because I've started planning out the mega base. And if I go with what I want, I'm going to need a bunch of calcite. So I think we're going to do a bit of a time lapse. And I'm just going to mine up this deposit of calcite, and then there is one on the other side somewhere. I know I saw another one. Over here. So we're going to mine up both of these. Hopefully that gives us a decent amount. And I'll see you after I mine up all of this. Alright. I've made it back to my starter base. I visited a couple Stony Peaks biomes. and managed to get this full shulker plus the 2¼ stacks more, and then all of this iron. I could have got probably at least 2 more stacks of iron, but I didn't feel like going through and mining everything in that last Stony Peaks. Let's throw these out here real quick. But yeah, so now I take all the calcite I have from previous mining operations, I think just geodes. We have not quite, or just over 1 2/3 shulkers of calcite. Sleep. And then I wanted to show off something else I built actually before I even started this episode. But we have to go into the Nether to get that, or to show that. So let's head over there. And it's just on the other side of this portal. So you can see it already. It is a gold farm. No. If I can get back up on, if I can get onto this at all. Oh, come on. There we go. This is like a modified version of Waddle's design. I mainly just watched his video to see the size of the platforms and then did everything else myself. But it works pretty good. I have to come up here to really get the zombie piglins to start spawning. They should. Yeah, they're starting to come. It's decently fast. I know their design's significantly faster and more efficient, but this works for what I need. And I got all this from roughly a half hour of AFKing. Okay. There we go. It's like, why isn't it giving me the full stack? Oh, they just keep flowing in. Yeah, it's definitely faster than I really need. Especially with rot flesh. Don't need any of that. I'm just gonna craft this all up. And then probably head back to the mega base area. Alright. So, got a little distracted between the last clip and now. It's actually been a couple days IRL. I was trying to catch a bunch of new Pokemon in the Indigo Disc DLC. But got, I think, what I need for this next part. Because I'm just going to build a staircase from here up to the top. Let's chop down these trees real quick because they're in the way a little bit. Don't think they'll really affect anything, but just get rid of them anyways. Then we can get started. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think how this is actually going to work. So in order to do this, I will need to flatten out a little bit of this, I guess. I guess we can try and get up onto that. I can grab my tools. Doesn't really matter what this ends up looking like, because and everything on the stairway is going to be covered up anyways. That should be a good enough starting spot. So go like that. I guess I can use spruce. But I was watching a recent, I guess it'd be stream clip from Iskal. He was talking about the end of Hermitcraft Season 9 and what he plans for Season 10. In that video, I'll link it below just so you can watch it for yourself. He talks about building mega bases and how he's kind of tired of doing it. But he talks about it and essentially says mega bases are pretty much only for thumbnails, at least in a survival world. Which, then I've thought about it, that definitely seems to be the case. I mean, there's no practical use to most mega bases. It's just a place where you can set up shop. I'm trying to think. Guess we can turn after the next one. I realized the only times I've ever actually finished any sort of mega base that I was working on was when I was building on a multiplayer server with a group. Because I used to play factions a good bit. And of course when everybody's working like a group of 8 to 10 people working on the base, you can build it pretty fast. Especially most of the time there's not much thought into the look of it. But I've never actually finished a base, like a mega base, on my own. That I can remember, at least. I'm thinking about this. It's like what I had planned. Yeah, it would look cool. But there was no actual point to it, other than really to get that thumbnail. So I've changed my mind about this whole build. I'm gonna stick with the like ancient Egypt / mythology theme for it, but I'm going to do more of a village on the top of this whole mountain range, just because I imagine that it'll be easier for me to do. Easier to do in segments, build like a building here, a building there, even a couple buildings an episode. But it's something I won't get really tired about because there will be more, I don't know if diversity is the right term, but I guess more diversity to the build. Not just going to be building the same thing over and over. But it will also... I'm more likely to finish it because I won't get tired of it. Doing this as a village instead of just like one mega build will definitely be more sustainable of a project for me. So that's what I'm going to do. Just essentially just for my own mental health, I guess. I'm realizing I'm definitely going to need more bricks. So we're just going to do the outside for now, and we will finish the inside later. Oh, I need scaffolding for this. And I think the staircase is pretty much done. And of course we still got to do the bricks on the back side. Then I want to add some leaves just for variation inside all the bricks and probably around the logs. But this is our staircase. It feels good to actually start doing stuff on this side. And of course, we've been building up farms and whatnot over there. But actually having something constructed on this side of the river, other than just that one-off, feels good. I think next episode I'm definitely gonna at least start planning out buildings up here. They're not all gonna be overly useful. Some I'm thinking are just gonna house villagers of different professions. I may build like a sort of mine entrance or like a quarry thing going down into here. So in this just pretty cool natural cave to build around. Now I got stairs for easy access and a plan for what we're actually going to build up here. I'm going to start planning that out, like actual designs, and then we'll start building. But I think that is about going to be it for this episode. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. And again, wish you a Merry Christmas if you celebrate. And if not, have a good day tomorrow. I know a lot of people are off. And I hope to catch you in the next one. But remember, beware what lurks in the shadows.